I'm at Royal Distributing, which is a large mail order place for motorcycle accessories, but they also sell, have retail locations, so I thought I'd come out here and see if I'll get myself some new footwear. It wasn't too bad. They actually had all the sizes and everything I was looking for. Ended up getting myself some nice Alpine ASTARS. They actually fit pretty nice. Quite happy with them. So I thought the best thing I do right now is just wear them home. Well, I can already tell these boots are a lot more flexible, so it's actually easier to shift now than the previous shoes I was using. Main reason I was looking for new shoes is I've got a bruise on my on my right foot, and they keep pressing on my the toe that's bruised, and they've just been driving me nuts throughout the last month. And surprisingly, it was not a motorcycle related injury on the bruise. It was a what I like to call a cat related injury. Just walking in my bedroom with on the way to get something, and that was the time I was in my my bare feet, and you know, when you're mid-step, if you have a cat or even a small dog, sometimes they dart by you, and if they happen to hit your foot, they redirect it, and a lot of times it's before you can even know what's happened. And what literally happened was the cat hit my right foot and redirected it right into the corner of the bed, so I ended up with a massive bruise on my one of my toes, and I have a tender spot that's still there right now. That plus that, so I use that as an excuse to get new some new footwear. I've actually been humming and hawing about getting some new gear for the last couple seasons. You know, being a little bit older than a lot of people, I'm not one of those to rush out and buy the latest and greatest right away. I usually let other people try it first before I bother to spend my money. But it sort of brings me to a little simple blog about buying parts and accessories online. Now, you might think because I'm old, I prefer to go to brick and mortar places, and if they're reasonably located, yeah, I will definitely go there. I will go to my local motorcycle shop. I'll go to the, you know, a couple shops around my area. Unfortunately, they don't necessarily have a large selection. Royal Distributor actually is an online retailer along with everything else, and they had a brick and mortar store, which is actually, it's only about a 45-minute drive from where I live, and it was a nice day, so I went for a ride. But as far as buying stuff online, you know, like, it is the same old adage, you know, buyer beware. You know, you have to be aware of if a price is too good to be true. Usually is. Certain things for my motorcycle, things like brake rotors or brake parts and engine parts, I'll only buy you know, either OEM or a reputable manufacturer's version of it. I won't be buying knockoff brake rotors from China. I don't care how they how good they may or may not be. I just stay away from that sort of stuff. You know, I don't have a problem with getting, you know, eBay mirrors or turn signals and things like that, because, you know, they can't kill you as easily as like having a brake rotor that self-destructs because they weren't hardened properly, or brake pads that are not made to industry spec, or even a chain. You know, I've had a high quality chain come off on a racetrack, and because the part failed. And that was a chain that had a lot of abuse before it finally died, so I didn't feel too sorry about it. But you know, I just avoid the $19 chains. I know lots of people that put them on, but I'm just not going to be bothered. Now, as far as clothing and helmets, etc., that sort of stuff I prefer to buy in person because it's a personal fit issue. That being said, okay, if you take a size 7 or 10 of this particular type of shoe and you've worn out the shoe and they still make it, there's no need to go to a retailer to buy the exact same shoe, where you could quite easily order it online because you already know the size, you know it's going to fit. Like, I know a lot of these places are great, you know, if you order the wrong size you send it back, but it's just a hassle of firing things back and forth. So I prefer just to you know, as far as clothing and stuff goes, I always prefer to deal in person. Helmets especially, because helmets are your life. Even if the helmet is a Shoei helmet, you know, if it's the wrong size helmet and it comes off on you because it wasn't the correct size, the deal isn't really a deal. So I tend to be I tend to be kind of cautious about stuff like personal safety equipment. It's just like when I buy gloves or shoes or a jacket, I will buy from a manufacturer I know and trust. Gloves especially, for the simple fact that if you do fall off, the first thing you tend to do is put your hands out to break to stop your body from hitting the ground or the pavement or the tree, whatever. And it's a natural instinct. And if your gloves you're wearing are these, you know, $9 Amazon or $9 eBay specials, I wouldn't want to trust my flesh to those seams and the thread that they put in it. So I tend to be pretty picky about that sort of stuff. You know, on the racetrack, I had several get-offs, and I had a set of gloves that lasted me like 4 seasons, and I think I had one finger, a thumb. It was a thumb seam burst, and I got it sewn back up, and I was back in business. You know, and they had several get-offs. They did a really good job. I never lost any skin on my fingers or my hands or anything like that. It's the same thing with helmets. Like, I always prefer to buy quality helmets. When I was racing, I was using a Rye helmets because that happened to be the helmet that was available and made all those specs. And having come off, and you know, unfortunately, you know, I had a helmet. I literally bought it on Thursday, and I rode it off on a Saturday. And this was about a $250 helmet back then, which was a lot of money. And I was very unhappy about the fact that I rode off a helmet, but I was happy in the fact that I didn't even get a concussion. actually had wished I'd saved the helmet, because it was a perfect example about why you wear helmets. If you look at that helmet, you would not actually believe that I got back up and was trying to get back on the race. So anyways, what I'm just trying to say is that, you know, I don't have an issue with buying stuff online. I do. I just sort of pick and choose what I buy and who I buy from. You know, if you have a reputable dealer who you deal with online and they've never had a problem, it's like, that's great, and let other people know about it. But again, if the price is too good, it's something probably not right with it. So anyways, ride safe, shop smart.